Hey, it's your boy Bobby Beach here. I want to talk about a subject that comes to mind, and that is, does Tariq and Brayden stay in New York? Now, when it comes down to it, basically, we've been talking about Tariq and Brayden going to Chicago, but what if they stay in New York? I was talking about the possibilities about where they would go to if they were in New York, and if they were still in New York, the only places I can think of that they would go to would either be where RSJ is, they would possibly go to where Tasha is, but I don't think Tariq would want to risk his mom and all his mom, his sister, and his grandma being in any trouble, and they might go to Kiki's place. You never know. They want to go to a place that nobody would know, that the people that they know would not know. And to be honest with you, nobody knew where Tasha was at. The only time Tasha started making moves was when she caught wind of Tariq being in danger to some degree. But even with Kiki, the Tejadas and them never had an encounter with her like that. Effie did, but it was just on a trip. And not only Kiki, but RSJ. Again, it was Effie who had an encounter with RSJ, but not really knew him like that. RSJ and Kiki were mainly people that Tariq and Brayden were dealing with. Or they might even go to the Weston family. Like the Weston family, I'm pretty sure, got more than one location in New York that they could go to. Brayden might even take them to a location that the family owns that nobody knows anything about. So you really don't know. When it comes down to with them staying in New York, when everybody is coming after them, I don't think that would be wise. Going out of town and doing what you got to do and regrouping and getting more money and getting your weapons up so you can come back to have that war with them would be the best thing to do. So when it comes down to it, if they were to stay in New York, those are the only places I can think of that they would go to. Not unless Tariq's family has some other locations that nobody knows about and he's going to go there. It's hard to say. At the end of the day, to me, it seems like Tommy would be the place that they would go to. But it seems as though that might not be the case. But then again, that might still be the case because Power Book 4 Force Season 2 is taking place before Season 3 of Power Book 2 Ghosts. So when it comes down to it, Tariq and Brayden could end up in Chicago as early or as late as the season finale of Book 4 Force. Like, let's say in the last episode, all the stuff that goes down in New York goes down. Tommy returns to New York. You know, he gets along with Tasha. He meets up with Tariq again. Give him his advice. Tariq and Brayden escapes New York and go to Chicago. And the season finale ends like that. Only for Book 2 Ghosts Season 4 to pick up on where it left off at the end of Season 2 of Book 4 Force. So I know it can be a little confusing, but it's just a little bit of the timeline situation. I'm just really wondering, did they really leave New York or are they still there? We'll have to see. But I just want to say to all of you that it is your boy Bobby Beast here. I just want to say much love, much respect. Hold it down. And ooh. Hey, it's your boy Bobby Beach here. I want to talk about a subject that comes to mind.